one else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me over. When you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful.
Time for Colts Daily News. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Samira. Today is Wednesday, February 12th, 2014. Spring Picture Day is coming. This Friday, February 14th, Light Touch will be here to take your spring picture. Get one of these forms from your 5th period teacher. Fill it out, put some money in there, and give it to the photographer. Then get ready to smile. It's 2 days before Valentine's Day. Let's focus on friendship. But what is friendship? Let's watch this. And remember, no PDAs on campus. That's public displays of affection.
8th graders, if you're planning on attending JFK High School, there will be a student info night this Thursday. The event begins at 6:30 p.m. Bring your parents and check it out Thursday night.
The Big Speech Meet competition is coming up. This is a big stand-up before lots of people and say a speech type of competition. It'll be happening next Saturday at Ramirez Intermediate. Let's go and win this Colts.
We are continuing our celebration of Black History Month. Let's celebrate the many accomplishments of African Americans throughout our nation's history. We look upon this month with interest and respect. Let's watch this.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
For when we have faced down impossible odds, we've been told we're not ready, or that we shouldn't try, or that we can't, generations of Americans have responded with a simple creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can.
I was arrested on December 1st, 1955 for refusing to stand up on the orders of the bus driver. He wanted to know if I was going to stand. I told him I was not, and he told me he would have me arrested. I told him he may do that. And of course he did.
It's amazing. Wherever that abides in the human being, there is the nobleness of the human spirit. Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past rooted in pain I rise. A black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak miraculously clear, I rise. bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so, naturally, I rise.
Open house is coming up on Tuesday, March 11th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It's a time to showcase what you've been working on in your classes and let your family see all the great things you do here at River Heights. Bring the fam on March 11th.
The boys soccer team and Coach McConnell will be holding tryouts tomorrow. Bring your cleats and your own soccer ball for the tryouts. Go to D105 for more info. Go Colts!
Here's a closure to tell you about. Our library will be closed, but only for the rest of the week. If you want to turn in a book, use the metal drop-off drawer outside of the library doors, and Miss Donna will get it when the library reopens next Tuesday.
Here's a closure to tell you about. Our library will be closed, but only for the rest of the week. If you need to drop off a book, put it in the metal book return.
And it's a holiday on Monday. Let's celebrate President's Day. Let's watch this.
In February, we celebrate President's Day. This day honors George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, two great men who were presidents of our country. The first president we honor is George Washington. Washington was born on February 22nd, 1732. Washington is also called the father of our country because he was our very first president. He helped the early settlers win the war for our freedom from England. George Washington also helped to plan the new capital for our nation. When it was completed, the new capital was named Washington in his honor. The second president we honor is Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Kentucky. It may have looked something like this. Lincoln was our 16th president. Long ago, the northern states and the southern states disagreed about how people should be treated. President Lincoln led our country during those difficult times. Many battles were fought. One was in Gettysburg. President Lincoln is famous for his speech given there called the Gettysburg Address. In the Gettysburg Address, Lincoln said, "Our government should be of the people, by the people, for the people, and it shall not perish from the earth." He brought our country back together by uniting the northern and southern states. People call him Honest Abe, Father Abraham, and Savior of the Union. Some people say that Lincoln was our greatest president of all times.
That's really cool. So, do we have school on Monday or not? No.
Remember, there's no school on Monday.
We'll be right back after this.
It's time for another student-created video.
We don't want to just change your phone. We want to make you say, wow, that is a bigger change than I expected. iPhone 5 is a result of that desire to surprise.
It's been completely redesigned. For the first time ever, we've increased the size of the display. By making the screen taller but not wider, you can see more of your content without the need to scroll. We're making scrolling a thing of the past. iPhone 5 is more comfortable to use and reduces scrolling fatigue while reading long documents.
Even with the larger display, iPhone 5 is the thinnest iPhone we've ever built. To achieve a design this tall, we had to look at a complete redesign of the internal architecture. It's 18% thinner and 795% taller than the previous iPhone.
It makes everything you do on iPhone 5 feel easier and just a move of your arm away. No more hidden menus, no confusing gestures. Everything is right at your fingertips.
The panorama feature is simply awesome. The Ultra HD widescreen display lets you get your entire shot in a single snap. You can also use your iPhone 5's innovative design for image stabilization.
With an iPhone this tall, reception has never been better. You'll enjoy crystal clear clarity on even the longest calls. And of course, all your favorite apps are still available. In fact, you'll find your old favorites also benefit from the new experience-enhancing Ultra HD widescreen. We found many previous iPhone owners were using FaceTime and weren't using faces. That's why we're introducing Body Time. Using this Ultra HD widescreen display, Body Time lets you see a person's entire body, allowing you to detect mannerisms and defects like never before.
We looked way beyond what we saw as expected. It took all of our learning, all of our thinking, to realize something so simple, so clear, and yet so tall.
iPhone 5, the tallest thing to happen to iPhone since iPhone.
And we're back.
Our PTSA is having a fundraising donation drive. Here's your chance to help out. Bring your gently used clothing, jackets, and shoes to the Goodwill fundraiser sponsored by our PTSA.
The donation drive will begin on February 18th and run until the middle of March. Bring your donated items in bags and boxes to support our PTSA. For details like what's okay to donate, go to our school's website or stay tuned right here on Colts Daily News.
Each year it seems like it gets worse. You can do a few things to help yourself not come down sick with the flu. For one thing, wash your hands with soap often. If you sneeze, use the vampire method and sneeze into your elbow area of your arm. Eat healthy, like try to eat a fruit or a veggie a day. Do your best to stay healthy, Colts.
That's all for today.
Have a great day.